Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Yeah, a little introduction because we have some new people coming along here. And so anyway, this is, the first part of this is ecstatic chanting. And so we sing a couple of songs here. And there's deep inside, there's an ecstatic level of consciousness that's raised. We're raised into that. And so there's symptoms, like I have to warn you because otherwise people will misunderstand. And this level of consciousness is very rarely manifested in this world. And we're some of the first fruits of it. And we're bringing it forward to the world because those who begin to experience these states of ecstatic, blissful, rapturous happiness, very shamanistic, find it's the greatest thing in the world in so many ways. It gives you insights and intelligence and a love and a happiness that is out of this world. Literally, it's like not from this place. It's very different. But it's just the raising of our consciousness to a very deep level. And this chanting is a way to do it. So we just chant this mantra over and over again, or different other names. These are names of these beings that were here either 550 years ago or 5,000 years ago in this disciplic line. And they had this consciousness, this experience of life, which is a liberated state of consciousness. And they came to bring this like a gift to the world. And so anyway, we've got this gift here, and we're sharing it with the world. So it looks a little bit odd at the beginning, but that's how it is. It's just put yourself in, if you go to like an Indian shaman or a shaman from Latin America, and you go and they go into these extraordinary states. They take these drugs, or they call medicines, like peyote and ayahuasca, and they go into these extraordinary states, and they get in touch very deep places within themselves that in ordinary consciousness you don't get to. You don't have to do it because that can be a bit dangerous. But if you have done it, or then I did it many years ago, and it brought me to this. Got me interested. It was like the beginnings, got me interested in meditation and spiritual life. So now this chanting is a way anybody can take it up, and being with these beings who are already raised into this consciousness, you'll be very easily, just by hearing the vibration of the chanting, raised into it and get the ability to also get into these states. And it's free. These Indian shamans or shamans from Latin America can be expensive, and when you come off the trip, you usually come down and you can't bring it back. This chanting is so sublime, it's so wonderful, because once you start to enter these deeper states, you can call it back at any time, and it didn't cost you any money. So this is the way to go. See, and that's what we're teaching here. So buckle up your seatbelts, and let's see where it goes. So we'll chant a song or two sing a song or two, and then we'll do some japa of the Hare Krishna mantra, which is, or any particular mantras that devotees feel like doing here. But if the mantra starts with Hare Krishna, just over and over again, this particular mantra. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. And you can hear the devotees who are chanting it. I kind of go off because they're all names of this level of consciousness, and it brings you into these states. So whether you chant one name or a whole mantra, it's at this point it's not that important. So let's see where it goes. If you have any questions, let me know. I'll pass on the heavy-duty psychedelics. I don't want to see the back of my skull. Yeah, you don't have to do, yeah. But some people start that way, I'm not recommending this. This is better. Just chant here with us. It's the best thing. Okay, here we go. Here's the shaman rattle. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Yeah, this state, a lot of laughter comes when this energy rises up. You start laughing, crying, jumping around, all kinds of weird things. It's fun. It's wonderful. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Hare Hare. Radha, 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 Radhe, 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 Radha, 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 Radhe, 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 Radha, 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 Krishna, 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 Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Radhe Radhe, Okay, let's chant a little japa here together. Yeah. Yeah. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama. Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Rama Rama, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Hare.
Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Krishna,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare.
Hare Rama,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
Krishna, Hare Rama, Hare Rama,
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna, Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama,
Hare
Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama,
Hare
Rama,
Rama Hare
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna. Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna Hare
Rama, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Krishna. Hare Krishna,
Hare Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama,
Rama
Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Krishna, Radha,
Hare Krishna Hare
Radha,
Krishna
Radha, Radha,
Krishna Krishna
Radha,
Hare
Radha,
Hare
Radha,
Rama Hare Rama
Radha,
Krishna
Radha, Radha,
Radhika
Radha,
Radha
Radha.
Radha 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 Rani
Radha,
Radha Rani
Radha, Radhi, Radha, 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 Radha,
Radha Rani Radha Rani
Radha, 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 Radha,
Radha
Radha,
Radha
Radha, Radha, Radha,
Radha
Radha,
Rani
Radha, Radha,
Krishna
Radha,
Hare
Radha, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, 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 Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Rama Hare Rama
Krishna, Hare
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna Hare
Hare
Krishna
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Hare
Hare Hare
Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare Rama
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna, Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna
Hare
Krishna
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Hare Rama
Hare
Hare Rama
Rama, Rama, Hare
Rama
Hare.
Rama
Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare
Hare
Krishna, 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 Hare Hare.
Rama Rama Hare Hare
Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, 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 Hare Hare. Hare
Krishna
Rama,
Krishna Hare
Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Rama Hare Rama
Hare Krishna,
Rama
Krishna,
Rama
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna,
Krishna Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, 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 Hare Hare.
Rama Rama
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare
Hare Hare.
Rama, Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama, Rama, Hare Hare.
Rama.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Krishna,
Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Guru
Shri
Chandra,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Guru Chandra,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya.
Guru
Yeah, if you don't
Chandra.
feel the vibe of Radhe and whoever else is out there, it's because there's a cloud. So the cloud are the anarthas and different things. So I don't want to analyze any clouds right now, but it's a cloud. You're in a cloud, that's all. And the sun will break through. It always does. See the sun there? You're just in a cloud. You don't feel the vibe. It's because you're in a cloud. These anarthas, who knows, all kinds of crapolas we got. Krishna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, 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 Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Guru Chandra, Guru Chandra,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Guru
Shri
Chandra,
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra,
Guru Chandra,
Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Gora Chandra, Goranga, 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 Goranga,
Goranga,
Goranga, Goranga,
Gora,
Goranga,
Nimai Pandita,
Goranga, 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 Goranga. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri
Nimai
Krishna
Pandita,
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Nimai Pandita,
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Pandita
Shri
Pranaya.
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Nivai Pandita
Chaitanya,
Pranaya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Nivai Pandita
Chaitanya,
Pranaya.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna,
Jai
Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Krishna Chaitanya, Shri 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 Krishna Chaitanya. Ah, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Rama Rama Hare Hare
oh Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Krishna
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Rama
Shri
Rama Hare Hare
Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Krishna Hare
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Krishna
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna
Hare
Chaitanya,
Sri Krishna
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna,
Chaitanya Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna Chaitanya,
Chaitanya Chaitanya
Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Shri Krishna,
Chaitanya
Shri
Chaitanya
Krishna, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. I feel like an Indian shaman in a tent with the rattle. Nityananda, Nityananda,
Nityananda
Nityananda,
Nityananda
Nityananda, Nityananda. Drive away all the evil.
Hare Krishna Hare
Hey, you little evil forces, go away from Radhe there. Let the sun break through so she can enjoy the chanting. He. Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Nityananda, 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 Nityananda. Nityananda. Oh, we try to crack a few jokes here. So we want people crazy, you know, so we're normal people.
Hare Krishna Hare
Nityananda,
Rama
Nityananda,
Hare Rama
Nityananda,
Rama Rama Hare Hare Krishna
Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. Okay, I'm going to read Bhagavad Gita now. For the new people and the old people. Okay, Jaya Jaya. Well, Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Something wrong. The sound.
Something wrong with the sound?
Yeah, a little bit strange, but it's still okay. Sound, music is
Oh, it's the music. Music is on.
yeah.
Okay. All right, mute your mic. And then it'll be perfect. Okay. So, this is chapter 4. Is the new person still here? Is he watching? Yeah? Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so this is chapter 4.
He sits next to me.
Yeah, yeah. Just shake your head. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, this is chapter 4 in Bhagavad Gita, Transcendental Knowledge. So Bhagavad Gita is like the Bible of India. And it's better because the Bible of India has been through so many editors, and it's 2,000 years old, and it's been chopped up and all kinds of stuff. So it's got some good things in it, but there's a lot of mixtures of inconclusive and not really clear teachings. It makes it like a religion, material motivated religion. You ever? What's his name again? How it starts with an H, I remember something.
Cheddar.
Jatter. Okay. Yeah, Jatter was saying, he didn't like religion because he's seen a lot of hypocrisy in it, and that's true. They call that motivated religiosity. There's some truth in it. It's usually taken from these great, wise, and transcendental persons, but because people who receive it are not really purified much, and they have motives, and they use it to control people and to materially benefit, stuff like that. So the real message is lost. See, so what you're going to hear here comes in a disciplic succession, passed on from guru to disciple. And so we'll start with this chapter here. This is this knowledge, okay? So the personality of Godhead, Lord Krishna said, I instructed this imperishable science of yoga to the sun god, Vivishwan, and Vivishwan instructed it to Manu, the father of mankind, and Manu instructed to Ishvaku. Isn't it interesting? He said imperishable science. See, so actually, the truth is meant to be spiritual. It's a spiritual, it's a pure spiritual science. Science means it's something that's really true. And that's actually more than a science, because science in the world is not perfect. See? The science in the world is not like this science. There's science in the world, and there's science of self-realization. See? This science works every time if you follow the science perfectly. See? The science in the world doesn't. See? Sometimes it works. Sometimes it seems to work, and then next year they get another theory and another theory. And then sometimes you got somebody like Fauci who says follow the science, because people are manipulating the data in the science because they got some materialistic goal, some other hidden agenda. See? So that's what they've done with religion. They take spiritual principles often when the lineage is broken. They take these truths, these things that are eternal, this imperishable science, and they twist the words, because it's in words, right? They twist the words, they speculate on the meanings, all because they are contaminated hearts. See, that's religion. That's basically what we got now, everywhere. Okay? But it's not meant to be that way. That's why anybody coming here, you're really lucky, because we're teaching the real science of Bhagavad Gita and all the books, actually, because it's a product of being hollowed out. Like Bhagavad Gita 10:10, Krishna says, to those who worship Krishna with loving ecstasy, this prema, get the real understanding and the real transcendental knowledge. And only they're the ones who are meant to be our leaders and our guides. Just like if you take Jared, is it? Just shake your head. Yes or no? Jared? Yeah. Like Jared. Like Jared, he took a trip on this with a peyote with a shaman who was a guide. So in India, they call that a spiritual master. He was a guide. See, the shaman, if they're not bogus or corrupted, will be honest, will want to really lead you properly. But if he's not honest, then he could cheat you in many ways. So the spiritual master also is the same idea. What is the spiritual master? What is a real guide if you come to the Hare Krishna movement, this movement here? Lord Chaitanya's lineage. It's a lineage, man. It's the Gaudiya Vaishnava lineage. See, what does it mean to come here? It means to follow this book. Follow the directions in the book. It's a science, man. It's a formula. You ever see people write formulas in science? They write it down. And if you follow that formula, you usually get the same result. It's duplicatable. It's self-realization. The science of self-realization is the same. The formula is here. You have Krishna was a bona fide spiritual master. He was more than that, but that's what he was acting as guru. And Arjuna was a bona fide disciple. There you go. You got two parts of the formula there. Two major important parts. Okay? So you got the two parts of the formula, guru and a disciple, a sincere one, a purified one. Okay? Now, what else do you need? You need the book to perform this science experiment to get the result of self-realization. You need the principles, this imperishable science, these imperishable principles. See, they're eternal, they're universal truths. See, was given to from a real master to a real disciple who becomes a spiritual master to another disciple until the line gets broken, until you don't have any qualified disciples or any qualified gurus. Then the line is broken. It needs to be established again. This is what Krishna told Arjuna. It's been broken. Look at these guys. Look at the in this setting of Bhagavad Gita, it was a war. He said, look at these guys. Look at the demons. They're in control. The line is broken. The demons are in control. They don't have anything better than hypocritical religion, just like now. The line has been broken. There's a revelation coming. See, the line has been broken, just like it was broken there. And Krishna reestablished it again. Aren't we doing the same thing? Isn't the line broken? The demons are out again. Aren't they? They're in control of the planet, the hypocrites. You got Vaishnavism, where this truth comes from. And they're all speculating on it, and the proof is they're all no conclusive, clear, ecstatic, beautiful, wonderful, enlivened preaching, sharing of this line. All, basic, same old. Give me that old time religion, the old Moses saying, rule, regulations, ceremonies, control your desires, man. Repress your sex life. It's okay. It'll come out as a proud sannyasi with a stick. That's what happens when they do that, and they end up becoming, oh, wow, these people love me. It's like a woman in a beauty parlor. They go there to make themselves up so they can go prance around, and look really beautiful. And the guys go, and they kick them in the face. Oh, I don't want you. We just want to see how you love me so much. Wasn't that Christina? Didn't mention her name enough. What is this? He doesn't acknowledge me. My beautiful presence. Okay? So this needs to be reestablished, and that's part of our mission, is reestablishing the real truth. See, what is the real truth in this? This is not Dwapara Yuga. This is not at the end of Dwapara Yuga when Krishna came. No, that's not the message. No, the message has been given already, but it's been forgotten. The line needs to be reestablished. Hello out there. Hello, ISKCON and Gaudiya Smiti and Radhakund Babaji's. You're not given the real message. The real message is the grace of Lord Chaitanya. Yeah, the gift of ecstatic devotion. Yes, gift. You're teaching wrong, Mr. Narayan Maharaj and Mr. Radhakund Babaji's and you, Mr. ISKCON's. You're teaching wrong. That's wrong. Now, it was okay then, but now it's wrong. Because we're here to establish the real line. The real line is Lord Chaitanya's grace and ecstasy and love of Krishna, life's ultimate goal, given to you as a gift. All you need is just to come here and get purified of your false ego, man. Just jump in the fire, man. Jump in the bathtub here. Yeah, it's a little hot at first, but you get warmed and you get used to it, right, Amy? After a while, it's like, oh, this is a nice bath. I like being in this. See, that's why, the Lord wants to give the gift. Aren't we giving the gift? Hey, Radhanath, you can want the gift? No, I don't know what gift. Well, you got to get purified first, Radhika. Come look over here. How about you, Johan? You want to come back? You want to come back and be in the Sangha and learn? And no, are you kidding? You just couldn't trap me, man. I just want to be myself, man. I want to be a hypocrite. I want to lie. I want to cheat. I don't want to look at that. I'm not. No, I want to stay over here, man. Where nobody, it's like, what does it say in the Bible? Here's a conclusive understanding that you can get out of the Bible. Jesus came to his own. Jesus is spiritual master, is like a real guide, realized soul. And he came. See, chapter 1 of Book of John, this one verse, beautiful. He came to his own like we come to our own. We came to Johan. We came to his followers over there too, right? We came. We preached the word and gave the association. But what happened? They rejected. They never really, so that's one level of rejection. The hypocritical way. Oh yeah, well, I don't really believe you, Gohari, but I'll stay around because, hey man, you got energy, man. You got life. I can, just steal away, maybe get a few of your disciples and followers, but look what he got. He didn't get the good ones, did he? See, we got the choice ones. Yeah, you can have those over there, no problem. Yeah. See? So the verse goes, which is what we have the living reality of the verses in the book, because that's how it works. That's why you need a devotee Bhagavat and the book Bhagavat. And the devotee Bhagavat, the spiritual master, the real spiritual master, draws from that book this real knowledge. See, I said draw from that Bible even. See? Take from the Bible. Why? Because of the ecstatic worship for a long time, hollows out, connection is clear, good with the Lord. He downloads the right things, right? Can't you tell? You wouldn't be following this guy if he didn't, have that kind of thing. I can't get choice disciples and friends like you guys. You would be looking somewhere else. Good luck finding it, but you'd be looking so, especially Lalita. She never was impressed with any of these guys. It's not easy to impress her, man. Yeah. What was my point? I kind of lost.
Those who come and take your energy because.
Oh yeah. I was saying, yeah. So that verse in the Bible, Jesus came with the word. See, it's the word, which is basically the transcendental vibration, the transcendental word, the transcendental truths. That's even the name. See, the name. This comes through the medium. That's God's word. So the word of God in the beginning. So the Bible verse goes, the first verse of Book of John. See, this is not religion. This is spiritual. This is the essence. See? This is true for all time. It's imperishable, what I'm telling you. And that verse is imperishable. And it applies in the Vedas also, as well as the Bible or in any book, the Quran or whatever it is. See, in the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God. That's the speaker. See, the word has to have a voice. That's the speaker, and that speaker is personified as a devotee or spiritual master, teacher, like this. See, so that word was with God, right? That's the devotee, close with God, and was God. See, so that's the word of God, but comes only specifically through a bona fide spiritual master who has got a very close, intimate, spiritual, transcendental spiritual relationship with that supreme being known by many names. And so this name is Supreme Personality of Godhead. Because when you realize God in the deepest way, he's got a personality, actually, a spiritual personality. Okay? But you got to be purified to begin to see it. That's what we do here. So okay, in the beginning was the Word. So that's the beginning of people's spiritual life, is when you hear that transcendental word, and if you listen to it, if you hearken to it, if you come close to hearing again and again and again that transcendental word, which is transcendental knowledge, which is the science of self-realization, you become very quickly realized. You get purified, and then the truth. Jesus said another thing. He said, go on hearing from him, and you shall know the truth, and the truth will set you free. Because you get purified, and then your real nature, when you're in a purified state, is love of Krishna, love of God. People call it different names: love of Krishna, love of God, love of Christ. And that's spiritual. There's nothing religious about it. Religion is materially motivated, and they hide the truth. You got to abandon that. That's why the essential teaching in Bhagavad Gita at the end of the book, 18th chapter, 65, 66, abandon all varieties of religion. Abandon the religious preachers of those books because they're materially motivated, not purified, and they do not purify your conscience. Abandon these gurus and these Vaishnava gurus. I didn't see one that I would say is powerful to liberate you. If I saw one, I would say, well, this person also can do it. See, abandon all varieties of religion and all religious leaders and all these religious speculations. Religious teachings are full of material motives and trickery and lies and deceptions and so many things. So, just abandon that. But you can't until you meet the person who explains things as a science, spirituality as a science. See? You can't do it, but you can do it now because that's what we're doing here. That's our mission. That's been appointed to us by the real disciplic light. To explain things as they are. Yeah, you can't take shelter. See, that's the lesson Johann and his followers have to learn in some lifetime. You can't get there on your own. You can't get there by your speculations. And it's the same thing with ISKCON and Gaudiya Media and Gaudiya, the Radharani Bhakti. You can't get there on your own, and you can't get there by your speculations. You have to look whether a person has a guru or not. Do they have the mercy of Lord Chaitanya? What is that mercy? What is the process to get that mercy? That is all explained here and nowhere else. Have I seen that explained properly? You don't like it? Too bad. GTFOOH. See, Jared doesn't understand that, so it's good. I don't want to tell him. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, do you want to be self-realized? You want to be really happy, like Jared? He said, hey, he was very happy. He showed us a picture. He said I think he was saying, like, hey man, this is the best look I ever had. The best I've ever felt in my life was after that peyote trip. And I was thinking, and I'll tell him right now, I commented this morning, and hey, we do that every day. How would you like that? And it's free? No, $100 a pop, man. Just and then it goes away. You'll if you get purified here, man, you'll understand what life is about, who God is, what God is, why people have different ideas about God, what is illusion, what's going on here, who is the Illuminatis, what's happening here. Why people, reincarnate, all these amazing things you'll learn here. And as far as I've seen, nowhere else do you get a clear picture of everything. A real clear picture. You'll see how everything fits. Yeah, every day we get that kind of look. Because the whole thing is to go deep inside. The mantra brings what it does, it brings a spiritual force up in us. See? Up in us, and then purifies our consciousness. Our heart becomes purified of, anger and lust, or material anger and material lust. Greed, greed for material things. And our mind becomes cleansed. See? Like this. So that force comes up like this. So, this is a universal science of truth. Jesus commented on it in his own way. He says, when I'm raised up on a pole, I will draw all men unto me. See, raised up. When he's saying me, see, you got to go through all the speculations and all the miswriting of these verses and everything. When actually that God force is lifted up inside you, and that's what they call Krishna, is the God force, is lifted up into your heart and into your consciousness, then it becomes cleansed and very attractive, and you'll attract all people unto you in your speaking the word, the transcendental word. But not in the way you may think. See, because most people cannot perceive or understand the true nature of that God force when it's in force in this world. Okay? So, and the reason why they don't understand it is because it polarizes the people. So drawing all men unto one means you draw people who hate you and who love you, or who are indifferent to you. 3 types. Some people are completely indifferent. They don't hate or love you. We call them Mayavadis. And then there's some people who hear your message and my God, they want to beat the shit out of you. Or they want to criticize, they yell and scream at you. Or they're purified enough from a previous life and they hear this message and they go, wow, this is what I've been looking for. This is what I've been traveling around for. I've been looking for this. Like anybody, if you're traveling around the world and you wonder, I just want to see this and that. No, this is what you want to see. This is what you really want to contact. Because when you really contact this, you find out, wow, this is the home I'm looking for. The home is a spiritual family. The home is spiritual truth. Whether you're here in Mexico, whether you're in El Salvador, whether you're in India, whether you're in the North Pole, wherever the devotees are who have realized the absolute truth, or God, or whatever you want to call that, supreme consciousness, that is the place to be. And if you're purified enough, or you listen long enough, or you follow, like I say, come regularly, come as much as you can, or at least you don't have to be here physically. You can stay in touch by Facebook, by YouTube, and you listen, you're going to get a result, man. You're going to get a happiness. You're going to get a clarity. You're going to get a wealth you can't get any other way. And you see my word is true. If you follow this advice. If you don't, you'll never know. So a lot of people, they just come here and just, oh, very nice, like a tourist. And they move on and go into this. It's all Maya out there. It's all material illusion. We'll teach you all about that. All you newcomers, or anybody comers. I don't care, you ISKCON devotees and you guys in the Vaishnava movement. You come here, you'll learn things, your gurus, that Narayan Raj couldn't teach you. I'll prove it to you. I'll prove you. There's a more clear picture there. Well, I can't do that. No, why not? You'll feel happier. Isn't it about happiness? Happy, clarity, logic, truth. Yeah. So that's the that's the idea. Is basically what do we look for in this world? We're looking for happiness. We're looking for the truth, seeking the truth. That's what. But the thing is, the world here, like in the back, you look, there's mountains. It's nice to be there. It's beautiful. And there's mountains in other places, and sunsets like there, and flowers here and flowers there. And when you do that, I mean, I know I traveled the world. I was looking for this and that and all that, and I got to realize, wow, there's cities everywhere. There's flowers everywhere. There's mountains everywhere. There's people everywhere. So what is life about? Just to perpetually go to this mountain and this flower and this city and this person and that person? What is life about? That you'll understand here. You'll understand when you take these trips on these medicines here in Mexico, peyote and ayahuasca and all that, that scenery disappears and you see what's behind it, that curtain. It's a curtain. And when you come here, you'll see what's behind the curtain. They call it Maya. It's a temporary reality that comes and goes like the Matrix. You'll see behind the Matrix, behind this painting here. It's all just a temporary manifestation, and you'll see what is true forever. That's what we teach here. And I haven't found another place in this world that does such a good job of getting this message across. So that's why I'm partial, I guess. I think this is the best place to be if you are a seeker of truth, if you want to be the happy, and you stay here a while, you'll see people with happiness you never see in anybody in this world unless they're connected like this. Amen. Yes, Christ said that no one can approach God directly. One must approach him through the Word. The Word, see, and Jesus was the Word made flesh. You need to meet somebody like that. The Word made flesh is a spiritual master. It's a science, man. Otherwise, you cannot know. I could not, if I didn't get these books, and luckily I was already, I got the Bible and I got the Vedas, and immediately I was awakened. But that's very rare. Okay? So you need to get this word through the spiritual master, the real teacher, empowered by the transcendental potency. Okay? And then you'll get into the real love. See, so yes, what is life about? I believe is about real love. So yeah, and real love, see, real love doesn't exist in this world. You can say, I love that mountain. I love that sunset. Is that real love? You probably feel good, right? You probably have some love for that in the mountain. Oh, I really love being here. But the love people don't know, that's love in the world. You can love your money. You can love your child. You can love your spouse. And you might think this is perfect love, but is it? You'll never really know what real perfect love is until you meet those who have attained that perfect love. That's why you need to come to a place like this, which is very rare. You can go many lifetimes and not find a place like this because we've attained that perfect love. See, the perfect love is not just one person. It's not just you in that mountain or you in that sunset and you and your child. Or you and your spouse or money or whatever, you and your boat, whatever you love in the world, because that's not pure love, because it's a material object and our soul is spiritual. Now our spirit needs to connect with the object, the spiritual object of that love. Then you experience what real love is, the pure love. Otherwise you don't know. And then you'll say, like Lalita, yeah, I love my grandchildren and all that, but it's not like this. This is unique. This is pure. Your children are here and gone tomorrow, man. It's called Maya, illusory potency. And you'll love them, but it's not pure love. It's not pure love they have for you. A lot of times you think they love you back, maybe, or maybe, they got some maybe they got some bad karma and they don't really like their parents. Have you ever met? They cheat their parents. We have some like this. Some cheated their parents of money and all kinds of stuff. It's not pure love. Or when they grow up and you're an old lady or old man, and they think, let's put them in the old folks' home, or they just leave and just let. Is that pure love? And I loved you so much, and Maya's saying, well, that's what you get for loving the illusionary energy. You should have went over to Gaur Hari Das over there and learned what real love is. He's engaged in that every day. See, real love is transcendentally empowering. Real love is spiritually inspiring. See? Real love gives you the best intelligence. See, that's why I'm into real love. That's our mission. You never finish reading the whole comment. You start there dissecting it in one sentence. Yeah, but doesn't mean, what, you want to be right there, Amy? No, it was good. I wanted the part of the sentence there so I can prove my points. See, it was I didn't want to get it. I know you probably, had completed everything, but I wanted to use that as an excuse for my preaching these other points. So, So now I'll read the rest of your thing in there, see where it goes. Okay, Amy says, what life is about? I believe it's about love. And that is all that matters, but we don't know what love is. Yeah, exactly. So I see, I just telling what you said. I believe you are explaining what love of God is, the most simplistic terms. Exactly. Yeah, there you go. But see, if I would have read that whole thing, I probably wouldn't have preached what I did because I wanted to share this other aspect. That's why it came to my mind. See, I don't follow things by the ordinary course. Like usually somebody would read the whole thing, right? But I just was off inspired to do. Yeah. The word make flesh, but you cannot help Johann. The word make flesh, but you cannot help. Well, I'm helping Johann. The thing is, it's like you say, well, did Jesus help Judas? He couldn't help Judas? No, Judas had his mission. The mission was to betray. It was his nature he was a snake, man. What are you going to do? He hung out with other Pharisee snakes. It was his mission and nature to betray Jesus. What is Johann? Same thing. He's a snake. Snake, It's his nature to betray his guru, right? Didn't he do that? Isn't that what you? Oh, Jesus, I love it. Doesn't Johann fit in that category? Didn't he do? Oh, Gohar, he's the friend of the fallen and the poor, and my friend, and all that. Where is he at now? The same. You see the same Maya, same illusion. And help him? Well, I'm helping you. That's the main thing too. You should, charity begins at home. I'm also, we got there, hey man, we got a lot of irons in the fire here. A lot of things happening here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, got it. Oh, that's probably why you were in the cloud. Where is your strength? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Wow, amazing explanation given by Maharaj. Yeah. So anyway, let's see. Where's your strength? You're asking to override people's free will. I don't do that. I'm not into. People should freely want to choose. He can freely choose to be where he is, or he can choose to be here, right? I can advise. I say, hey, Johan, and why don't you guys come here and get purified? Really listen carefully. No. Well, I'm not here to force people. I'd be a servant of the illusory energy, Maya. That's what Maya does. She wants to force people to do stuff. But actually, she also gives people a choice. You notice that? Didn't she gave people a choice with the vaccine also? You didn't have to take, people say, oh, we had to. No, you did it because you wanted to travel. She says, well, we ain't going to let you travel. So you did have a choice. And other things too. You don't have to take the bag of money. There's a lot of leaders here, the powers, the overlords here, which are pretty demoniac right now. They come with a bag of money into these newscasters and say, listen, man, here's a bag of money. You say what we want you. And most sell out. They sell their soul for something like that. They're weak. They've done that. That's why, what do you think money printing is about? This was the greatest scam that America ever figured out. They made the world revert the reserve currency for the world. They could print as much as they wanted and bribe as many people as they want to get this new world order thing that they have their plan. But my Lord has a better plan. But they can, gives them inspiration. If they didn't have this inspiration to destroy this and destroy that and, all this, they wouldn't work for the Lord, right? They wouldn't do it. Just like, see, in Bhagavatam, the churning of the ocean of milk was done by the demons and the demigods. Or if you don't know the Bhagavatam, if you're new here, the good guys and the bad guys. So you say they churned this ocean to get some nectar out of it, this like immortality stuff. They're churning back and forth. Okay? And so they're both doing the will of God, but the demons were thinking, the bad guys were thinking, we're going to cheat these people. We're going to get them to work to fulfill our goal of getting the nectar, and then we're going to steal the nectar from them. See, that's diabolical, isn't it? That's the world we live in. See? And so they were churning the good guys and the bad guys. And ultimately, this nectar came from there. It was like a nectar of immortality. And the demons wanted to take it, but then God stole it back. He stole it from them. And there's only one who was able to drink something up to the neck. It was Rahu. See that Rahu thing? See? He can only drink the nectar up here. See? There's a revelation coming on this one, too, by the way. See, he can only, and it got stuck here. You know what that is? Johan. See? He came, took the nectar up to here, didn't go down. See? Cut the head off. See? He's out there floating. He's only head. He's no real heart yet. Not purified. He's like a Rahu. He's the one that the moon comes and he gets in front of it. See? The moon is here. And he'll get in front of the moon. See? With actually darkness. See? The moon becomes dark. The energy is cut off. And you're looking at darkness. And if you're contaminated, you look at Rahu there when it's an eclipse. If you are contaminated, what it means is a spirit. That's a spiritual analogy, actually, for a material thing. If you know what the moon looks like, right? You look at the moon, and Rahu goes, and you say, "Oh, Rahu's covering the moon," right? But what if you never saw the moon? And Rahu is right in front of there, and you see that dark disk. You think, well, that's the moon. It's dark. You don't see the light. That's Johan. For himself and his other friends. They're like that. They came to steal the nectar here. It only went down to here. Okay? They're not fully purified. So now they're like the darkness. See, they think, and they say, no, the darkness, this is the speculation. The darkness is speculation that they engage in. Oh yeah, Krishna consciousness, this is darkness. And you go there and you look at that darkness and you think it's the light, right? Because you've never seen the moon. If that's what you're meant, because you might go there and you think, oh, you come and look at this, it's so bright. This is really bright, deep truth. It's so bright. You think, But then you look over there at Rahu. Johann, give him a new name. Johann Rahu. And he paints a picture. Here's Krishna conscious. Speculates, it's all new age, love everything, love everybody, everybody's guru and everything. That's darkness. That's Rahu. You look at that, you don't get purified. No, not really. It's dark. See, so this is for people who want to get purified. So you drink, this is, and you, like, you might be hearing this and drinking and you're taking it in and it's like, what is this? He's speaking this or chanting and I'm not feeling it. And see, it's like it almost tastes bitter, right? But you're getting purified. And when you get purified, the nectar goes and covers everything and expels all the poisons. Oh, you'll love this. You'll be like Lalita every day. She loves coming here. Anytime the class, she's there. Janaki also just come there. They want to take this in. Many of you are like that. See? But it's a contamination if you only take it this far. See, and so because it's bitter sometimes when it goes down. It's like, but it's medicine. We were taking that tea. We got this tea called a dream tea or something that some shaman was selling. And he said, "Yeah, take this. It's a good dream." And I like to sleep at night. I thought, well, maybe it'll help me sleep. But my God, this stuff was the bitterest tea I've ever. Whoa! But like medicine. Yeah, this was a revelation today, this one here. Really great, actually. That's why I come. I love it. So I think that's good enough start for everything. Plus, I'm getting kind of hungry, man. She made a nice dish. Sorry, David Beeman, you can't come here anymore because we're eating prasad now. Okay, thank you very much, everybody, and we'll be back.